That was the worst game of football I've seen at St Andrews in a very long time. A very long time.
The wearebrummies.com after match chat.
Hello, my name's Lee Harris and welcome to the wearebrummies.com after match chat. Following each Blues game home and away, I give you my thoughts and opinions, and then we take a listen to messages sent into the show by Blues fans giving their thoughts and opinions too.
The wearebrummies.com after match chat. After match chat.
The final score was Blues 0, QPR 0 in a very scrappy and untidy game. In the first half, QPR pumped a lot of balls into our box, but they didn't look that dangerous really. Going into the second half, QPR looked dangerous breaking forward, but their attacks came to nothing. The Blues fans were really frustrated with the referee in this match, continually booing him because we just didn't seem to get anything. There seemed to be a lot of pushes in Djukovic's back, but we weren't getting the decisions. I thought Lee Camp had a good game. He made quite a few saves, but there were saves that you'd expect him to make really, but I can definitely see why he's in the team. His kicking is excellent, and I can see that he's trying to pump the ball up to Djukovic and see if we can get a little flick on. Right at the end of the game, we had a bit of a hearts in mouth moment as QPR hit the post, but fouled Lee Camp in the process. It looks like QPR came for a draw and they'll definitely be happier with the two sides. It's Baggies next, after the international break. Keep right on.
The wearebrummies.com after match chat. After match chat.
Right, it's time for the fans to have their say. It looks like I've got some messages, so let's go to my inbox.
That was the worst game of football I've seen at St Andrews in a very long time. A very long time. No desire. Past few games we've looked, we haven't won the games, but we've really looked like we've gone for it and been fighting for every second ball. But this game we just didn't have anything about us whatsoever. We just looked like we couldn't be bothered. We really did. The referee was poor, stopping the game every 5 seconds. But, we can't really blame it on the referee all the time. He was terrible, he was frustrating, but ultimately it's our own performance. It's not good enough, and at home against QPR you should be winning. They've been getting turned over this season, and even though they've made a couple of signings, it doesn't matter. We should at least be threatening them once or twice, and nothing. They didn't want it enough today. Simple as that. They just didn't want it enough.
Hi there, Sam, mate. You can probably tell from the tone of my voice. I feel actually depressed coming out of that game. It's just so lacklustre. There's nothing about it. The only team that could have won that game today was QPR. Literally, the only chance we've had all day is first start of second half, and it was a tame, weak shot by Duke. Referee did not matter, to be fair. It was awful refereeing, giving decisions to QPR and then not giving the exact same decision to us a minute later. Just an overall really poor day down St Andrews, really. You can even feel the atmosphere at half time, having a fag up at top. Everyone was just had the life sucked out of them. Just awful performance today, but we keep right on, mate. It's been not the best start. We've obviously dropped 4 points already from winning positions in games that we really should have either seen out or comfortably held on, really. But we've got to just keep going, mate. We'll keep right on. See you soon, mate. It's alright.
Hi Lee, it's John from Hall Green, just walking back from the ground. Very disappointing game. Started off pretty good after 15 minutes and then very bitty. Referee was stop-start. They were probably the better team. Typical Blues. Flattered to deceive after all those good performances the last few games, and now today very disappointing. If you want to look at some positives, kept a clean sheet. Camp didn't let one in. But no, poor performance, didn't look fit, whereas so far they've looked pretty fit. Just typical Blues, really. Decent crowd, just roll on next week. Hopefully the international break will let them recharge the batteries and bring on the Baggies. Up the Blues.
Hi Lee, a lacklustre performance today, one shot on target, just not good enough, but we rode our luck and came away with an undeserved point. At least we're not supporting the Villa, so keep right on.
Hi Lee. I don't know what to say really, it's a bit of a disappointing performance today. It seems like both teams are scared to win, more happy with a point. There's been very little chances. Typical game of Blues where they lack ideas to break down a well organised defensive performance from QPR. We've just got to get an ideas player out there who's willing to just run at them, try different things. Other than that, your average 0-0 draw really. See you later.
Right Lee, I don't think we looked quite at it today. We was knocking the ball up high, playing right into their defenders' hands. We didn't really have many ideas. The only thing I can probably say is we didn't get beat, so that's the only positive I can really see out of the game. The energy levels weren't there like the other games, but yeah, we didn't get beat. So on to the next game, home against Baggies. Let's see if we can put it right. Keep right on, boys.
All right, Lee, Jag. What can I say? Frustrating afternoon for Blues. Really scrappy game. Did not really see us scoring today. We just did not look the same team as we has be against Forest or Swansea. Looked a bit leggy. I thought frustrated with Adams. Didn't really do anything for me. I thought Solomon looked sharp. I think he made a little difference as soon as he came on. Even Bogle. But we just didn't have our shooting boots, didn't have many really chances in the first half, really scrappy. But you can see while we're down the bottom with QPR, they had chances, we couldn't finish as well. They only had those two up front, QPR, that made a difference. Besides that, they were poor. And these are the teams we need to be beating to get us in a comfortable position on the table. So, yeah, really frustrating. I thought we could have done a lot better today. We'll go on to West Brom. Going to be a tough game, but I'm sure Monk's going to improve the side, learn from this, and we move forward to West Brom. Keep right on.
All right, Lee. Not much to say really. Just a really poor performance. Just completely dominated, played off the park really at times. I think QPR had 60% possession. We had 40. It was just scrappy. They were trying to make the game as boring as possible, and we just didn't have any plan B. Thought Hotter was just really predictable, which he is a lot of the time. Thought he was a lot better against Swansea, but today it was just, he had no end product. The Pedersen, he was a bit all over the place as well. He got a yellow card for just going in really rash. But yeah, on another day I think we could have lost about 3-0. QPR should have scored right at the end. Had a corner and hit the post. I think it might have been a foul as well. But yeah, all in all, just really poor performance. Disappointing. I think the international break's come at a good time. We need to regroup and just perform a lot better over the next few weeks, because we've got really tough games and can't see when the next win's coming from, to be honest. But keep right on.
The wearebrummies.com
After Match Chat.
After Match Chat.
If you're listening to this on Instagram, give us a like and a comment. If you're listening to this on Facebook, give us a like, a comment, and most importantly, hit that share button. If you're listening to this on YouTube, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section, and most importantly, if you haven't already done so, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. If you'd like to check out any of our social media platforms, it's KRO Birmingham City on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you very much for listening to the show. Until next time, as always, keep right on.
The wearebrummies.com
After Match Chat.
After Match Chat.